Show channel.
The Magical Mask and a Father and Son Story. Inside a big animation studio, Tim Avery, a cartoon artist, nervously presents a dull corporate-style cartoon idea to a board of directors. They stare back with sleepy faces, clearly unimpressed. Meanwhile at home, Tim's young son Elvie secretly fills his bedroom with imagination. Zap! Boing! Zoom! His drawings are wild, silly, colorful, and bursting with life. At school, things are not so happy. Two bullies shove Elvie roughly and push him into his locker. Embarrassed and hurt, Elvie's emotions explode. Suddenly, crack! The locker twists and stretches, turning into a giant cartoon mount. Far away in Asgard, the trickster god Loki feels a familiar surge of chaos magic. A slow smile spreads across his face. "Oh, I know that power," he grins.
I know that power.
Back at home, Tim discovers an old sketch he once hid away. A drawing of the mask. A strange feeling tugs at his heart, something he can't explain. That evening, during a quiet dinner, Tim tries to connect with Elvie, but his words fall flat, and the distance between them remains. Suddenly, flash! In a burst of neon green light, Loki appears in the Avery family's peaceful suburban backyard. Inside the house, Elvie daydreams happily. Without touching it, his cereal bowl begins to dance, spin, and sing. Tim sees this with his own eyes. At last he understands the power isn't in the mask anymore. It's inside his son. Disguised and watching from afar, Loki studies Elvie carefully. "Yes, the boy is the source,"
Yes,
he whispers with satisfaction.
the boy is the source.
Panicking, Tim rushes to the attic and unlocks an old trunk. Inside lies the real physical mask hidden for years. Elsewhere, Loki finds Jeremy Ipkiss, a struggling musician living in a cramped apartment, filled with bitterness and broken dreams. Loki tempts Jeremy with promises of power, twisting his anger and resentment like a puppet master.
Doesn't it just drain you?
Reluctantly, Jeremy agrees. Loki hands him a corrupted, gray version of the mask, dark and draining. Tim tries to warn Elvie about the dangerous legacy of the mask, but Elvie doesn't believe him. Feeling controlled and misunderstood, Elvie shouts in frustration. The living room stretches, bends, and turns rubbery like a cartoon world. In that moment, Tim realizes the truth. He must teach control, not suppression. He shares his own old cartoon sketches with his son. For the first time, father and son truly bond, laughing as they draw silly, creative cartoon characters together. Meanwhile, Jeremy, now known as the Anti-Mask, tests his powers in a park, draining color and joy from everything around him. Loki carefully manipulates events, making sure the bullies provoke Elvie during the big school carnival.
With pleasure. Let's go get him.
At the carnival, Elvie's powers burst out in public. The result is a harmless but wildly chaotic cartoon riot full of bouncing, spinning madness. Sensing the surge of power, Jeremy arrives and begins draining the carnival's happiness. Tim rushes in and immediately recognizes Jeremy as a twisted reflection of his own past curse. Using slapstick comedy and carnival games, Tim distracts Jeremy long enough for Elvie to escape. Loki appears before Alvi and demands that the
power
boy
was never
willingly
yours
surrender
to
his
keep,
stolen
child.
power.
Return it.
Alvi stands his ground and firmly refuses. Tim soon learns the truth. The premiere of his big cartoon project is Jeremy's final target. Father and son prepare together, filling the animation studio with classic cartoon props, giant mallets, trampolines, and paint buckets. At the glamorous premiere, Jeremy attacks. The joyful event turns into a silent, gray nightmare. Without magic, Tim fights back using pure cartoon chaos, bouncing floors, flying mallets, and splashing paint. Alvi combines his controlled powers with his father's creative chaos, unleashing a dazzling explosion of color and imagination. Together, they trap Jeremy inside a giant self-sealing envelope labeled, "Return to Sender." Alvi cleverly transforms the mask's power into a permanent gift of creativity instead of destruction. Defeated by creativity itself, Loki vanishes in a puff of frustration, not smoke. Later, the Avery family sits together on the couch, sharing a quiet, genuine laugh. Inspired by his son's art, Tim finally begins his own heartfelt personal cartoon project. True power is found in sharing your gifts with love and creativity.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon.
Like, subscribe, share, comment, and click bell icon.